Right, I was in the gym as well.
Most
for a little
recently?
bit in Guatemala. You saw the video.
You? Yeah.
Saw the video with the guys. I was doing the shoulder press, getting strong, getting fit.
Like your first time doing that?
In a while, yeah. I was sore the whole next day.
The whole next day.
The whole next day, my whole everything was on fire. It was rough. But yes, I went to Guatemala, man.
How was it?
Went to Guatemala. It was a cool little tour. We went for the under 20 qualifiers, and it's interesting because these under 20 boys don't really play a lot of football. Once they do the qualifiers for the CONCACAF under 20, and once those are done, the guys that qualify for the FIFA tournament, they take them from the CONCACAF tournament. So the ones that don't qualify for the CONCACAF tournament, aka Barbados and St. Martin and all the rest, there's no football for like the next 18 months. So that's why most of those boys at that age go on to the senior team or, the under 21 team, under 23 team, depending. I know Olympic qualifying is this year as well. So all of that is in that CONCACAF qualifying, CONCACAF tournament.
We qualified?
Etc. No, we didn't. We ended 4th in the group.
Who was in the group?
It was Panama. Wait, the lights gone up. Hold on.
Budget cuts this week, man. Sorry. Budget cuts this week. It is not looking fantastical. Man, like something for you, though.
This is why we need a sponsor.
We need a sponsor. Man, like out here.
This is why.
Man, put a wall like here, go on there.
This is why we really struggling. And we hot. We ain't got no light.
Not even look for fancy, but hot.
Anyhow, we get through this. Anyhow, so Guatemala, I can't remember what I was talking about.
Anyhow, Guatemala being qualified. We come 4th out of.
We come 4th in the group. 5 teams. We get 4 points.
We come second last.
We come 4th.
We come 4th out of 5. We come second last.
We come 4th. Alright. We come 4th with 4 points.
The 15 had what?
After 4 games. 15 had none.
So we draw 4 times or we?
No. We win once. Draw once and lost twice. So really, truly, we were undefeated in 2 games.
Boy, there's optimism.
Yeah, you gotta be optimistic. But I like these little men cool. These little men cool. Right. I thought in every game that we could win. I hot big man. In every game, I thought we could win. Right? I thought that we could score and really compete with the opposition. That's the thing, I think as Bajan fans, what Bajans don't see. It's hard to get beat. You can get beat. What you face there. It's hard to get beat. You know what I mean? You can't win every game.
Right.
But
you shouldn't lose too.
We want to see that fight every game. We want to feel like we're not at least try.
That draw was a 1-0.
Yeah. Because if you get beat all the time, and you getting beat 4-0, 4-0, 3-0, 2-0, and you ain't having no shots on goal, you got 2 shots on goal. You know what I mean? One from a corner. Yeah. People will be like, man, this team awful. But if you fighting all the time, fighting the big teams again, beat 3-1, 2-1, you're drawing here, you got 0-0.
Men got work to beat you.
You ain't winning. Yeah. Right. You ain't winning. You ain't doing the best you think you could. But you're at least showing some fight and you're being competitive. I thought these boys were really, really competitive. I thought the coaching was good. The training was at a high intensity. And these are just some real skilled fellas. And at 18, 19 years old, some 17, I really think that we got to start grooming them as the future of Barbadian football. Not because I went on tour with them and I, develop a friendship and thing with these guys, but because I see in real time. I always watch our senior team, I always watch our senior team. I've always watched the senior team. It's 10 years now covering Bajan football. Imagine that. From 2014 to now. So it's like, I've seen the evolution of the national team. I've seen the youngsters, like the ones that now coming up, that the early 20s, you know what I mean? Andre Applewhite and Andre Butcher and these guys. I've seen them and their development in football, and they are now there. The guys of the national team. And these guys right after them, I consider them to be right after them. We gotta start telling ourselves we gotta get them in the senior team. We got some games in June this year. This is the World Cup qualifying starting this year for CONCACAF. We got Curacao away and Haiti at home.
Okay.
So I don't think any of these youngsters might be called up for that team, but at the same time, these is the guys.
March.
Yeah, these is the guys.
You could still do same.
So I think early 2000s is where you're looking for your athletes now. The guys that you want to have in your team. So any professional team, any senior team, any national team, you want guys that 2001, 2002, 2003, them guys know. Because them guys know is what? 21, 22, 23. You know what I mean? That's who you want now to represent you.
Right.
You don't really want... Yeah, you want the 28, 29, 30 who've been consistently good.
Them is your captains though.
And we gotta look at the senior team properly and see who's the guys that in that age group who we could keep for their experience and maybe captain the team. But these youngsters now, these under 20 boys, they're the future. Right. And we gotta start acting like it. And if we do, when we do, I think we can see some good results, man. So congrats to the guys for the victory and the draw, of course. Commiserations of the 2 defeats. It was great fun being in Guatemala for sure. The coffee was excellent.
This is a coffee connoisseur.
Excellent. Yes, I am. Coffee was excellent. The guacamole, every day the man gave me pear, right? So eating the pear. But I don't know if the man run out to pear and just had the guacamole, but the man just keep bringing guacamole every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Are you sharing this though?
I had it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner almost every day. And I had like 3 days that they didn't bring it. Right. And then a couple of days that I just was like, I'm tired of this. I ain't doing all of that. But the guacamole was fantastic. It was nice traveling around the place. It was nice traveling around the place. It was nice being in a different country. I like to go and take a walk. You know what I mean? You see that I had Taco Bell as well. Everybody was telling me, man, Taco Bell is made because he toilet, man. Taco Bell is made here.
And that's not the experience you had?
No.
Interesting.
No, not at all. Interesting. And my pools were magnificent when it was over there as well. I had a good pool every day. Because eating a lot of fruit, a lot of vegetables. Eating a lot of stuff that was good for the body. Okay. Yogurt.
Right.
Yeah. Granola. Eating a lot of things that contribute to that. So I had a nice, it was nice.